Okay, so I'm reviewing the tapes and I'm trying to make sure that I do this better, that I don't look crazy, and just be factual. Um, I moved here to Sherman Oaks in a very nice neighborhood, and it was a total setup. Um, all the other places I applied to that I was good with, because in person, especially when I'm not heavily drugged and I'm not feeling mentally torn by the raping and the torture and the sodomy, um, I come across fine. But it's it was a setup, and because there's too many people that live in this neighborhood that are okay with what's going on and participating, actively raping me, um, my neighbors. So um, I'm gonna try to document this in a way that say I can't see anymore, but I'm gonna try to document this in a way that is more succinct and more clear. And so I spent all day trying to get that rape kit, and then I got 2 coffees on the way home. I just started drinking coffee a couple months ago, and I hate the taste of it. I hate them. I can down frappuccinos as fast as I can. The first one goes down okay. The second one is like, oh God. I put an extra shot of espresso in it, which also yucky. Um, but and then I drink energy drinks. On top of that, I just started getting so sick of the taste of the energy drinks and just the nausea I get from them. So, but even with all that, like if I've inhaled it all day long, then the level of the what I believe to be isoflurane or something in that family um, is already so high in my system that it doesn't take much to just knock me out. But last night it was a big struggle for them because I spent all day at the police station and emergency room and blah blah blah. So, um, and I'll go outside and I'll do that whole thing where they pelt it, and that's where I see the blue flashes. I mean, I see them inside, but I see them outside. Um, and yeah, so last night was. I have no idea if she got to touch me or not. I stayed awake till the sun started coming up, and I know they didn't like that. I'm guessing from my dog's behavior this morning that she didn't bring in a bunch of people. Um, I don't know that for sure, but it was at least her and probably one of the neighbors that he participates every single time. I don't know if he's edited his behavior at all since I've named him to the police, um, but he's a sick, sick person who, like, these people that are doing this have a past and a history that would support my statement that they're involved in this kind of activity. Undoubtedly. Um, because people don't just become this level of criminality overnight. It's a process for the psyche uh, to devolve, and it takes time. So I've only been here a couple months. It didn't happen then. But I knew who he was the minute he opened his mouth and talked to me. How other people, just like yesterday with the detective that pulled up with the 2 police officers, even before he opened his mouth, I knew. And he repeatedly said to me at least 5 times in the period of about 5 minutes that I was safe. Safe with them, safe there. Um, and that just told me the exact opposite, that I wasn't safe. That he wasn't a safe person. But I knew that from the moment he pulled up, and then his whole general demeanor to try to commandeer the situation when they didn't know who he was. I don't know who he is. Like, I even doubt he's probably in sex crimes. Um, he just happenstance to pull up in the seconds that we were standing on that road. Um, that was all engineered. And trust me on, you're going to be like, what? That's insane. Like, that doesn't happen. It did. That's all I can say. Like, all I can keep doing is telling the truth. You know, the more insane that they are, the more crazy that they are, um, all I can do is tell the truth. And I'll sound crazy because what they're doing is crazy. That's it. Um, yeah, so every attempt I've been making to, well, let me cut this off because I want to make sure that I can upload these quickly.